Welcome back to Farming vs Incapable. I'm farming. No, I'm not farming. I'm the incapable. And this is farming. Let's get into it. First off, I would like to apologise for any stupid things I do in this video. I've written in my notes that I was ill whilst recording, and I added a long field. And as you will see later on, the long field is a terrible idea. So I rectified this mistake in episode 11, next episode, but I believe I make some more mistakes that I will hopefully rectify in episode 12. So I apologise for that, and let's get on with the video. And after collecting some eggs, I stood in the rain, contemplating life. I contemplated life for all of about 5 seconds. Tried to redesign my farm, didn't work, so I went over to see Orange Mango. This guy's farm was quite good, but I would like to say that he doesn't go to school anymore, so he has a lot of free time on his hands. I in fact do not, and I was filming this on a school day, but that's only because I was ill. I'm just making that clear. I've written in my notes I was ill whilst recording. I remember it was a Monday. I was thinking, haha, imagine being in chemistry. Couldn't be me. So, yeah, just saying. Yeah, let's get back on topic. The topic in question was eggs. And I was also questioning Orange Mango on his, why he had loads of wool lying around. And I may have accidentally hit his wheat. He said, oh, it doesn't matter. Which is all good, at least he didn't have a go at me. I also questioned him on why he deleted his sold his animal food factory, in which he said it was, what was it? I think he said it was a waste of space. But I don't get why he sold it. I really don't understand why the man stole it. But anyway, each to their own. I got a little bit off topic there, but anyway, I sold all of the eggs for a very nice price of 691 coins. Then, back at the farm, with the money I had just made, I decided to build a path, so that when I eventually built the fields to either side, that I'm going to redesign later because they're terrible, I could be able to access the equipment that I will place at the end of the field. Because I have nowhere else to store it at the other end of my farm, and also it's easier access. After a quick reload of the game and a quick redesign of the farm, a design that I will redesign later. I redesigned the farm later. Because this is quite impractical. I eventually put the animal food factory somewhere else, and this is just me checking if I would be able to put a chocolate milk factory there. But I've got a way better place for them. I promise you I'm not this bad at designing farms. I do put them in a way better place, and the fields are way more positioned in episode 11 and episode 12. Hopefully that will be forever and I won't ever need to redesign my farm again, but you never know. After cleaning the chickens out and collecting their eggs, I went off to sell them. The eggs, just to clarify, I was not selling my chickens. At Animal Co, I bet you'll never guess what I did. That's right, I sold the eggs. For a very reasonable price, actually, no, sorry, not reasonable, very good price of 682 coins. Sorry, 83 coins. Back at the farm, after tending to the chickens, I sold these two very badly placed fields, because, let's be honest, you can't really get a plough in unless you get it from the side, and then you have to manoeuvre it around, and especially when it can only do one tile at a time, just not practical at all. And then, using my room temperature IQ and my ill brain, I'm blaming it on me being ill, I decided to build this field in hopes that I would build one field on this side all the way to the left being normal fields, and one field on the other side all the way to the right being woodland field. or I would just use them for cocoa. There was one small problem with that. The animal food factory was in the way. But being my idiotic self, I don't know what I did. But I didn't, yeah, I was just a stupid idea anyway. So, but not being able to afford the other field and not needing it at the moment, I got in my tractor and crashed into this fence. I'm assuming I'm going to the shop. Oh, look at that. I bought 2 boxes of rice. Except I've written down here that I grew 100 bamboo. And last time I checked, rice is not bamboo. I don't know. None of these notes are making sense. But anyway, I grew some rice. Then it was back to ploughing. Cultivating. Getting disconnected from the game. Even more cultivating. Getting distracted and messing about with possible parking solutions. And finally, planting the rice. The field being 150 squares and the rice only being 100 squares, it did not fill the entire field. But oh well, I guess that's less ploughing and cultivating and seeding for next time. Well, technically there's still the same amount of seeding, just less ploughing and cultivating. But since I now had chickens, there was no cool time lapse of the rice growing that I used to do before I bought the chickens. I always thought they were quite cool. You may agree, you may not. It does not really matter. You may prefer it that I'm doing chickens now, but I think you might be a bit bored. So if you would like to tell me in the comments, do, because I mean, doing chickens every episode might not be that interesting because it's quite repetitive. But I promise you, I will buy cows. That is what that field is for, only when I can afford it. And at the moment, with 3,721 coins in the bank, yeah, I can't. Not at the moment. I will do soon, but not right now. And when I arrived at Animal Co, I sold the eggs, well, as many as I could, before the price decided to change to a very bad one. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I'm leaving the eggs there, so I can go back to my farm without having to carry them all back and then there again. Well, on the way back, I picked up 2 more boxes of rice, leaving me with 259 coins in the bank, which was scraping it close. Oh, what did they say? Scraping it close to the bar. That's it. I was scraping it close to the bar. But at least I now had 2 more things of rice. And I would like to recalculate from earlier. I'm going to say the field is 200 squares big. And in all fairness, I made this I filmed this episode a good month ago, or even 2 months ago. So I apologise if I get anything wrong. But anyway, it was rice seeding time. So having sown the rice, I went back to my truck to go get some more chicken's eggs. After collecting a mere 3 egg boxes, I headed back to the shop. Sorry, I mean Animal Co. Right, after confusing myself quite a lot, because why did I bring the animal trader when I thought that I had the maximum amount of chickens that I could have at this current time, because I did eventually buy the extra animal package. But I do not know why I brought the thing, and I accidentally sold some eggs for some 557 coins, which is quite low. But anyway, I know why I unloaded them, because I needed the trailer for the rice, but I don't know why I brought the animal trailer over. Unless I lost a chicken. But I guess we will both find out in a few minutes. And as predicted, I did go and harvest the rice. And then I went over to the animal food factory to make some animal food. After making a nice little path to get to the door, I went inside and pulled all the levers. This is so that the animal food would come out of the other side. I don't know why they needed so many, but they do. So, anyway. But I would also like to raise this point. why I don't understand why Orange Mango sold his animal food factory, because even though if you sold the rice that you make and then you bought animal food, you would theoretically save money, but it's way more convenient just to make the animal food. So I don't know what his thought process was, and I don't know what I'm doing here, but I promise in future videos I will be all sorted, because I'll film the episode and then edit it, instead of filming it 2 months ago and then editing it, because I have no clue what I'm doing, and I don't have enough time to sit and watch 2 hours of unedited footage, because that would be incredibly boring, and this monologue is probably also incredibly boring. So let's get back to the video. And then, after feeding all my starving chickens, because I'm a terrible owner, and if I ever get chickens in real life, I don't think I'll be allowed, I'm gonna be honest. But I would look after them more. Promise you this, I would look after my chickens in real life more. After trying to stay off any animal people's watch lists, I collected 3 egg boxes, dropped off the trailer, and went back to Animal Co. But this time, I was in dire need of money. So instead of going back to my farm, since my chickens had a lot of food, I had decided to wait for the prices to change. And in all of 5 minutes, the prices did in fact change to a very good price of 695 coins. Now this is where we're going to see what I was doing with that animal trailer. You know what, I think I remember now. I think last episode I let a couple chickens, or 3 to be exact, walk off my property, and so I was just buying them back right now. And after buying 4 boxes of rice and introducing the new arrivals to the farm, it was time to see what on earth I was going to do with this space. These 4 fields must be good for something. I would only realise in 1 or 2 episodes, well no, actually it was next episode, because I filmed it like 3-4 days ago, that I could put the animal food factory there. I'm being an idiot at this very point, so I apologise, but I will blame it on being ill whilst recording. So I apologise, but yeah, I don't have a very good excuse. I don't know what I was playing at. It doesn't fit there. It's obviously it doesn't. And like, they're not even good anyway. You can't really drive stuff in and out very easily. It's better to just put gravel patches down. That's what I do. That's what I did on my other account. Right, I'm just rambling on now. I'm going to shut up now. Okay, back to farming. And after messing about for a bit, I went to clean the chickens out and collect all their eggs. But you know, I keep on forgetting that I can actually go back and re-record the things that I mess up. So I record like a 30-second segment and I'm like, oh, that didn't go very well. But then I leave it because you know, when you're live streaming, you just explain it all and you just like, if you mess up, you just go over it again. But when you're filming a video, you just make it perfect, and then the video can be like a whole lot shorter. We go into 14 minutes right now, and I'm only on 2 out of 4 of the videos, which adds up to an hour to 2 hours, which is for each of them, and I can't roll it over to next episode because then the next episode wouldn't make sense. So this video may be 20 minutes long, and I apologise for that, and I probably will organise myself by next episode. Probably not. Anyway, let's get back to farm. I ploughed and cultivated the fields, and then I planted the rice. I'm doing this to save time because I got about an hour of footage left, and at the rate I'm going, it's going to be a half an hour long video, and we don't want a half an hour long video, so I'm going to try and make it as short as possible. So I apologise. Anyway, I collected some eggs and then went to sell them for 682 coins, which is quite good. And I've realised that this video seems a lot longer, but it's not actually a lot longer time-wise of filming. It's just that I do a lot less. I think it's because there's a lot less AFK time on this particular version, or maybe it's because when I'm editing it, I'm talking a lot more. So I apologise if I'm boring you, but I'm trying to make it as short as possible because no one really likes long YouTube videos. I mean, some people do, but I don't personally. I love a good 12 minutes quite good. And I'm doing it again, I'm talking, so I apologise. I'll try and make it less than 18 minutes. Anyway, I harvested the rice, put it in the animal food factory, and made some animal food. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Leaving your errors in YouTube videos is like blundering in chess. There's a fine line between blundering and sacrificing. So leaving your errors there's a fine line between doing it because your people think it's okay and doing it and it really annoys people. And I don't know which one I'm on at the current time. I might be annoying people, I might not be annoying people. Hope I'm not annoying anyone. If anyone does think I'm annoying them, then do feel free to tell me, and tell me what I'm doing, and I'll try to make it better and less annoying. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to farming. Anyway, I did some stupid redesigns to my farm, fed my chickens, collected the eggs, and went back to Animal & Co. Do you see that, people? Eggs are on a premium. I sold the eggs for the best price possible. Actually, it's not, because there's different types of premium. I think it can go up to 800 coins, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I sold them for 773 coins, which in my opinion is an extremely good price. And you know how I was on about that I wrote in my notes that I grew 100 bamboo earlier? Here it is. Back at the farm, I built a field that I later regret and remove, along with the other field. After doing some not very necessary messing about with my farm, building paths and looking at stuff that I can't afford yet, it was back to ploughing. Cultivating. And planting the bamboo. Then it was back to chickens, where some escaped, but using my expert herding skills, I got them back into their pen. And after going to see the egg prices, well no, collecting all the eggs and then going to see the egg prices and seeing they were terrible, so coming back to my farm, I finally got to, well, not finally, well, I mean sort of finally, but got to do one of those epic time lapses of bamboo growing. And finally, it was grown. And this has been my longest video yet, and I apologise I do not harvest the bamboo until next episode, but I hope you all have a very good day. I'm sorry for the very long video, it was quite boring places with my monologues, but I hope you all have a very good day, and until next time I say goodbye, and maybe consider liking or subscribing.